Hey everybody, I think I'm live. I think I'm hearing an echo. Anyway, going to do a little bit of a live draw here. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. I am broadcasting live from my studio, also promoting a little Kickstarter. I will share Kickstarter real quick. Warlash is the name of the Kickstarter. It's a comic book I started in the 90s and the 2000s, and you can see it on Webtoon and there's some other stuff on Comixology. But we're trying to raise $3,000 to fund the printing and publication of the magazine. Cold Man and BioBurden are the names of the two comic books, and the pages, two covers. David Fout did some alternate covers. There's a sketchbook. There's metal covers. There's all really cool stuff. But if you check it out, it is just Warlash, Metal Mayhem, and BioBurden on Kickstarter. So that is the project. Very fun if you're into sci-fi, Judge Dredd, RoboCop, a lot of action, a lot of mutants getting, bashed up and smashed up. If you're into that, you'll definitely like Warlash. Oh, my little drawing from last night, a little Louis from Bob's Burgers. That's the show and comic book I used to work on. So today, I don't know. I think I'm gonna warm up with a little Wolverine, see how that goes. Everybody loves Wolverine. Probably one of my favorite characters. I know, the thing to say, but I mean, Wolverine's cool. What can I say? So yeah, I'm just gonna draw him, kind of me pissed off. But yeah, Wolverine characters that you kind of have to be into. You kind of have to draw if you're a comic book artist, right? I mean, who doesn't love Wolverine? I'm going to be real, kind of rough and loose. I'm just gonna kind of go at it and not be too concerned with. I just want to kind of get a rough. I think it's good to draw really rough and loose sometimes. Just get the tilt them a little bit. The head looks a little bit small. So I'm going to raise it up just a hair. That was like the original John Burton Wolverine, short and kind of stocky, you know. I just like to draw in these shapes real loose. And we should always like Wolverine shows have like scars and scrapes on them and stuff. Hairy. Anyway, hey guys, hey Chris Gomez, what's up? There's Chris Gomez. Yeah, you guys should check him out on Instagram. Great photographer. Does a lot of sexy pinup girls. He's on Instagram and Twitter. Favorite Wolverine story, man. I mean, I like the all the stuff from the John Byrne, Chris Claremont X-Men from 123 all the way up to 143 is a pretty good run. I love the Frank Miller original Wolverine miniseries, where he fights all the ninja. That's a pretty cool one. And the origin story that was done by Barry Windsor Smith. If I could have three, it's not really one story, but I like all those. It's all like 90s stuff. Doing a little Wolverine, man. Wolverine, how could you go wrong with Wolverine, right? Stocky, hairy, and scarred up. But yeah, I don't know. There's something wrong with this. I think the legs are too big or something. But anyway, that's how you get there, right? You just kind of sketch, you look at it, and then you got to fix it up. So I think I'm going to shrink this down just a bit. I'm going to copy, paste in place, and I'm going to go. Now you can also use warp. I don't know if you guys use warp, filter. Where the hell is it? Image, adjustments. Filter. Blur, edit, transform, warp. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna freak out here. And you can just like make him wider. I just want to make him like wider, you know. Something like that could work. Something the head maybe is a little small. What do you guys think? Too small? It's always good to adjust in the sketch phase. I'm gonna go in here and just like figure out this, because fists, man, you gotta like draw the fist right. So it's always like I like drawing that one finger, knuckles, that one finger out. Wolverine always, stocky, hairy biceps and chest muscles, hairy pectoral muscles. You can't go wrong. So then I'll go in here and kind of maybe do a little darker. Try to figure out the nose. Right. I'm gonna try to do like a, I don't know, maybe like an anime, like a 90s anime style. In Wolverine back then, a lot of the times he had fangs. Sorry if I'm not always talking. I feel like sometimes I just have to get in there and concentrate. Chris, what actor would I cast as the next Wolverine? Man, everyone always thought that Glenn Danzig, because he was short and stocky, would make a Wolverine. I don't know if he can act, but he kind of looks like the way they would draw him. I don't know. It'd have to be someone that could act and fight. Hey Jay, what's up with Warlash? Yeah, I'll do a Warlash sketch later, but yeah, the Warlash is my current Kickstarter. If you want to check it out, it's on Kickstarter right now. Warlash called Metal Mayhem. We're at 2,100 of 3,000, so we're making it there. But this is some brand new stories. There's a great cover by Andy Hall, Steve Mannion, Dwayne Harris. I'm doing a story. Omeros Girani did a cover there. You know, I'm doing some sketch covers, but yeah, we're working on it. Just trying to raise some printing funds from Kickstarter. But got some brand new Warlash stuff coming out for sure. If you guys like sci-fi and Judge Dredd type action, um, definitely check out Warlash. And there's some stuff shipping to comic stores soon. It's a Warlash Dark Noir. This was the series I did in the mid 2000s, and we're shipping a signed edition with certificates of authenticity. And those are hitting comic stores in a few weeks. Not too many of them though. We're almost out of these, so we have a few more at the Kickstarter we have, and then we're going to do a trade collection. But yeah, we're almost out of those for sure. But yeah, it's fun getting back to drawing, characters that I created. I mean, it is fun working on shows like Bob's Burgers, Lovecraft Country, and doing storyboards for film and TV is definitely fun. But I'm like everyone else. I like to work on my own stuff. There's just something, I don't know. It's just you want to work on your own crap. It's just something cool about your own creation. I mean, it's and just to have people that want to read and check out the stuff that you're doing is great too. And I don't think I'm going to win writing awards, writing stuff like Warlashers, fighting mutants and shit, but I don't care. It's just what I'm into. I like hardcore action and superheroes fighting mutants, just over the top crazy stuff. That's what I like to read. That's what I like to write. But yeah, this is just kind of like a quick, doing a Wolverine, quick sketch and just trying to figure it out. But I usually like to do a rough, which you see here, and then maybe a tighter pencil. And then it's always fun to go in and do some crazy inks, It's just like, but I want to keep this one kind of loose and kind of, I don't know, a little bit like, those cabbage books that you used to see in the 90s where it was like real scratchy and shit. Just kind of like that feel of being not so tight, And I think it's just a cool look for Wolvie. So we'll just kind of keep it. I'm not going to do slow tight inks. I'm just going to kind of keep it kind of messy, Mouth. I like giving him the fangs. I forget. Does anybody know which artist started giving Wolverine fangs? I don't know when that started. But just here in Photoshop, just using a regular pen, it's just this regular hard round. I don't know. A lot of people like using. I like using the tile brushes and everything for painting. It's definitely there's some nice edges on those. But for inking, just use a regular round tip. And I think for Photoshop, this messy style that I'm doing, it's kind of cool. It kind of works. But if I want to do a tight ink, I really have to find something new. This works for my messy style. But for tight inks, it's not the best. I think this would definitely be a 90s anime inspired Wolverine with a messy Bilson cabbage feel to it. And these are just Wolverine should have freaking scars all over him, right? I mean, he's a fighter. That's kind of cool, I guess. Now we'll just kind of do some anatomy and some neck. I like to have my hand if you guys are on the, I don't know what these are called. But they're not cursors, but whatever. These things right here. T T T T. To go up and down, big or small. That's where my left hand is. Because I'm always like changing the size of my brush. Anyway. So that this way I can get like, if I want like a dark, thick dark line, I could go quick, boom, you know, and then go thin for some of the, you say you want to fill that in quickly. You can go up and down with the size. And this is definitely Bisley style vein in there. Neck muscle, shoulder. Kind of fun. You know, you always gotta know your anatomy of the shoulder muscle, although a lot of, you know, comic book artists exaggerate, which is part of the fun of it. I always do it there. It's a la Biz. Sonny Bisley, man. I wish I could draw like him. No one's crazier than that dude. So this kind of anatomy kind of have in my head. I'm drawing it so much, but you know, Wolverine, man. I mean, I think you gotta draw him hairy, right? Had the hair, had the scars. I don't know if Wolverine was hairy before John Byrne started drawing him. I think Dave Cockrum, he wasn't really that hairy, but I think it was something that Byrne started. Oh, I'm drawing nipples. Man, nipples are still, I think they're still okay to draw, right? We haven't canceled the nail nipple yet. Have a slice across the chest from a sword, a samurai sword. Let's just say he was fighting with the silver samurai or somebody. And I'm just trying to be like messy with this stuff, you know. I think I'm trying to take some inspiration from like Sienkiewicz and work fast. Although Sienkiewicz, he knows like why he's putting lines down. I think I'm just kind of, I feel like I'm just kind of faking it. I'm just kind of like, I know where the shadow is, and I'm just kind of like doing it scratchy, and adding little dots. So he's going to have like, you know, unperfect blemishes in there. Then you can, when you're done, like, you can always thicken some outlines. Like I like going in there and thickening certain forms because I feel like it makes it stand out better. Oh, hey Jay, yeah, this is my channel. Thanks. Yeah, I put up all the Betty Boop stuff because I'm also an animator and I appreciate all the Betty Boop stuff. And then some of the other cartoons, you know, are my original stuff. But you know, I also draw comic books. I'm gonna probably get on here and do some animation as well, and some of my cartoon style stuff. But I also draw comics and do storyboards for TV and film and stuff like that. So, would his body heal off any tattoos? That's a good question, dude. I think his body would probably reject a tattoo because they would see it as a, unless like someone like, let's see, is there a tattooist villain like the Mad Inker? If the Mad Inker came along, he could probably tattoo Wolverine. Like, what villain, what superhero has the power of inking that could put permanent ink into Wolverine? I don't know. Anybody know the answer to that? The Mad Inker? Yeah, would Wolverine's body take a tattoo? It's a valid question, man. I think these things need to be answered. So see, here's what I would. Just gonna draw the leg. So I like to use layers. So even though I inked this arm, I'm going to X it out. I'm going to put it up on the layer. Right. Name that arm. And then I'll go back down here and finish this stuff. That's the beauty of Photoshop, man. Being able to change stuff. Layers. Oh, love layers. I don't know if that looks right, but whatever. It looks a little wonky. So then I would kind of drop that back, right? And then go in here and finish this arm off. Okay. Doesn't work. Okay. I think that's how the claws would come out. I'm going to put this on the too. So just curious, where's everybody watching from? Because I'm broadcasting to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Kind of new to StreamYard. So just wondering where people are watching from. I don't think too many people are watching from Twitch yet. But I think that takes a while. build up that fan base. And under the arm, I always do like a little white out. Erase that. And you know, that would be a basic Wolvie black and white sketch. You know, then we could definitely go in and use one of these cool brushes. Like, I don't know, this is China marker. It's kind of like a Kyle brush, right? Oops. So I'd give it a basic gray tone, right? Then I'd go in there and like kind of start cutting it out. I do this white at a, I don't know where I'm at, 40%. So you just kind of build it up from the shadow, you know, keep it loose. I'm still doing it quick. I'm not really just worrying about it too much, you know. Just kind of get basic form and shape in there. But building it up from the shadow, hitting the highlights, you know. And then go in there and kind of do the eyes white. And maybe come in and do some reshadowing. Get the shadows. His hair would definitely be darker. Go darker. You see, arm might get on the legs, sets it on. But it's also cool. Oops. It's also cool to do copies. Like if you like easily or Bill Sienkiewicz or any of those guys, you can do like a copy study. Like try to copy one of their paintings. Nothing wrong with you're doing like a master study. You know, the old painters and stuff they do that stuff all the time. They copy Rembrandt just to see if they could do it. See what you on that. I think it's a good exercise. Do a little shadow there. you know. You know, you're kind of always chipping in, you're doing highlights and bringing shadows and then bringing the shadow back. Seeing what works and what doesn't. There, that's kind of a fun, quick 35-minute Wolverine study. Always good to sign your work. Hey, Perry's up, Willis. What up, Perry? What up, man? Yeah, I'm trying this live thing, dude, on StreamYard and broadcasting to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and just seeing how it works. You know, stuck in home with COVID and everything. But anyway, we'll do a little save. We'll do another pitch for the Kickstarter if anyone's watching. Current Kickstarter, Warlash, Cold Metal Mayhem, and BioBurden, comics and more. This is to fund a new comic of my character Warlash. This is brand new stuff. 2 copies, 2 issues, the regular edition, the metal edition, the Dave Fout edition, sketch covers. It's going to be very cool. I'm very psyched about it. You can check it out at the Kickstarter. There's also some add-ons from Asylum Press. Steve Mannion from Under the Story. Dwayne Harris. A bunch of covers from Andy Hall, Ramirez Jelani, and I'm doing a story inside. Whew. Sorry, guys, I'm yawning. It's 9:30. I'm tired. I don't know. I did work outside today. I was building a platform for a shed. I was doing some like masonry work. I know. I'm freaking beat. Anyway, I don't know. There's a Wolvie. I haven't drawn him in a while, so it's kind of cool. Kind of fun. We'll tag this Wolverine. I'll show you some of the stuff I did last night. This is Louise from Bob's Burgers that I did real quick. That was a quick sketch. This is some stuff from Wolverine, just kind of quick concept sketches for a comic book. It's kind of quick drawing kind of stuff. I know you guys like everybody is a fan of Rick and Morty, right? I mean, Rick and Morty's really fun to draw. We'll do like a Rick. Been drawing a lot of Ricks, sketching lately, so I kind of have them. I kind of have it. I think his eyes might be too small. Anyway, Perry would know, but Perry is watching me from somewhere. He's a fellow storyboard artist, and he worked on Bob's Burgers and Rick and Morty as well. He's a favorite on the convention scene. But Rick's pretty easy to draw if you anyone out there wants to learn. I mean, it's kind of like he's kind of has this oblong head. You always have the eye and the lips stick out. And I would say these eyes are a little too small. He has bigger eyes. I think that's closer to Rick, right? The ears low. Neck. Thin body. Now, usually doesn't always have these lines, but I like to kind of make crown hair. I don't know what count it is, you just kind of eye it. But like that's a sketch. And then I like to go with the ink, I'll just do it. Jason, I've yet to watch Rick and Morty. Wow, yeah, you gotta watch. It's very, very cool, very fun, very twisted, very dark, very funny. And if you're like a geek, it just kind of, at the same time where it's a great story, it kind of pokes fun at all geek culture, comic books, sci-fi, dimensional travel, time travel, pop culture. It's just super fun. But anyway, I'm just gonna do like normally you would ink Rick and Morty with a just a one line like this, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna do like a Robert Crumb thing. I'm gonna make a lot of lines, and I think I'm tired of drawing a clean animation line. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it kind of messy. And a messy line under the eye, that always works to make someone look a little more tired or twisted or effed up. And I'll try to keep my language clean, so if I want to say the F word, I'll just say effed up. I'll keep it clean for the kitties, and we don't want to get banned from broadcasting, do we? Not at this stage. We'll keep it very clean. I don't think Rick has a chin, but I'm going to draw that in there. But anyway, see, it's kind of fun to have that R chrome kind of look, right? Some people call this noodling, but I don't care. And then Rick's body is pretty much just like a lab coat. I mean, look, that's a version of Rick. He can go, I'm sure Rick would have dots and pimples. I mean, he's so gross. So if we wanted to draw him, color him, I want to use CMYK sliders. So Rick's face is like, if I was going to color it without going to the, screenshot and sampling, I'd be like, it's a skin color, but it's like a gray, right? It's like skin with a little dab of like gray. So now that looks a little olive, right? It's a little more blue. I think that's a little bit closer. That's a little bit more of a skin tone. I'm gonna bring a little more blue in. I think that's pretty close. But you know what? It's okay. Like, we're gonna do our own version of the heck. So sometimes I like to just do a base color before I do shadows. And then other times I want to come in here and just, while I'm in that color, do the shadow. And I think a lot of times it's cool to, like, you know, pick a light source. Okay, it's coming from this way, and just shadow everything. And then, like, it's real easy to do a light tone, a shadow tone. You know, hit all the. But then, like, it's good to just do like some weird pink in there, and just like just throw like a blemish in or something. You know, it just kind of adds like this weird. What is that? And then you could do a darker blue or something, right? And then like throw a do like a weird purple in there, just for like, I don't know, it just makes it weird, right? What is that? Now the eyes, his eyes are white, but man, he's got to be like afflicted with hepatitis or something, right? We've got to give him some kind of yellowish eyes, or let's say space hepatitis. Something like that. Inside of the mouth, easy, dark red. Teeth, we're gonna go same color as the eyes for now. Tongue. We'll call it a sickly pink. His hair is like a light blue. But whenever he draws hair, his shirt isn't like the same color as the hair. It's like a lighter blue. It's like a little lighter. That looks pretty amazing. Yeah, so then I'll do a little shade on one side of it. Go to the top, the brow, and you know, while you're there, just put that shadow in. Could even do like a little highlight. And so just change up the blue just a hair for the shirt. Do a little bit of gray shadow on the white. You know, and then I mean, for the background shit, you gotta do. Oops. Portal green. So I don't know. That's like a quick lick right there. Very quick. Very quick. Always sign your work, even if you don't like it. Someone somewhere will have your artwork when you're dead, and they're gonna want to know who did it. So even though it's a digital piece, the NFT will be worth money if it print out or something. But anyway, going in there and listening to these lines. So now I would say some of those lines, the weight doesn't match. So you could go in there and like match the weight, I guess. I'm gonna go back to the hard round, and then do some of this R chrome and Mobius in there for shadow. Chrome. Oh, dudes, I forgot the most fun part, the green spittle. How can I forget the spittle? Oh my god. Oh, I love spittle. I may have to have some spittle of my own for reference. Oh yeah, look at that. This is what makes them Rick. And it's always like the drip and then like another dot. I always like to outline this in green. I don't know if they do that on the show. But whenever I draw them, I like to outline the spittle in green. It's just fun. Little shadow in there. Oh yeah, no, that's right. That looks kind of fun. Cool, guys. Wow, that went by fast. Chris Gomez asks a question. Have you done a dark painted style on the computer like this? Do you always stick with the real paint for that style? No, I've messed around like on the computer like this. Sure. Oh, hey, Hector, if you're still here, I followed your channel. You're talking about YouTube or Twitch? Oh, cool, Twitch. Yeah, looks like you're from Twitch. Thanks, man. Well, I'm new to Twitch, so I'm trying to build a following for sure. And because of my Kickstarter, that's what I'm here promoting is this thing called Warlash, which is on, if you like comic books, it's on Kickstarter right now. I'm going to try to join the art community. I know Twitch is mainly gamers, but there seems like there's a pretty big art community there too. So I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to try to go on like almost every night for the next 2 weeks, just so that I can promote the Kickstarter and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm a comic artist. I do storyboards and work in animation and all sorts of shit, fine art stuff and painting. And I'll show some of that stuff. I've got some new videos because I can load up videos and time lapse stuff, and I got some really cool time lapse stuff that I want to show. Perry, where else am I streaming? I'm streaming to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and to Twitch. So I'm using a program called StreamYard, and from StreamYard you can stream all over the place. I could even stream to multiple Facebook groups and channels and pages and stuff if I wanted to, but I'm just doing 3 right now. So you kind of just get it out there, and I can see everybody. People are talking to me from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, which is kind of cool. And you can see all the comments. And I could change my brand too, like I got all this stuff. I could change that, my background. There's a blood splatter layer, standard StreamYard. Back to this. So I've got all this cool stuff. I could change the bubble, default, minimal. Oh, I didn't have the over. Oh shoot! Check this out. Overlay logo. Keep that. Where's my I could do video clips. Change the BG. Banners. I was supposed to have my banner up. Shoot. Yeah, this is my banner. And that's my current Kickstarter. So I got all these really cool options in StreamYard that you can use. So that's kind of cool. StreamYard. It's very cool. And I don't know if I could play music. Like, I think it would be cool if I could play some music. But there's something about like where you publish and how you publish music. But maybe I'll just use GarageBand and create some metal with like a techno beat and play that in the background. That way, if it's my music, I could just play it and then I can say shit about it. Because it'd be cool to draw to some music. Otherwise, I just like I can't talk and draw. It tires my brain out. Okay, so Warlash, Cold Metal Mayhem, and BioBurden is live now. Check it out. Very cool Kickstarter. This is the latest Rick that we do. Oh, there's Hector. You can, but you need royalty-free music. Right, so I mean, what would I do? I would put it in the background. See, I'm new to StreamYard and streaming. I'm just kind of curious where I would play it on my computer, or do I play something that just loops? I have to figure that out. Yeah, I have royalty-free music from YouTube, but do they allow me to stream that on the other channels? I guess is the question. But where can I find music that's metal, but also like 90s big beat techno? Because that's what I like to draw to. Crystal Method, Chemical Brothers, Dust Brothers, Prodigy. That shit kind of gets my like brain going, and that's what I like to draw to. But I don't know where I could get that. But anyway, this was fun, you guys. Hopefully everyone's enjoying it and stuff. So I'll be back tomorrow night with Free Music Archive. Oh, cool. I'm going to check that out. I'm just going to see where this is so I don't forget. Free Music Archive. Well, freemusicarchive.org. Free music. Search Pro. Oh, I see. So you just. Oh, cool. I'll definitely check this out. Cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Perry, good seeing you, man. Yeah, go on, and everything else is Creative Commons. All right, cool, man. Yeah, good talking to you, Perry. I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully, we could do a convention soon. I think there's some conventions coming up in LA, LA Con, and I think the Revolution Con in December. I think Designer Con is happening in person. I don't know. But I'll be on every night, 9 o'clock Pacific time, same bat time, same bat channel. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.